Farewell, misfortune, go tell the world that Say aye. Aye, aye, aye. Does Not wisely, but too well. But first, I must tell you what I did while you were gone.
Yes. I can bet I can do it.
Hardly. Omar was here.
No.
With the entire swarm of our creditors, each one a true follower of the Prophet.
What did you do?
I paid them.
Money?
Every single one.
By what magic?
I whispered in Omar's ear, Fatima entreats you.
And that did it?
The old ledger rose to the bait. He led the whole herd out and paid off all my debts.
Out of time and into the fire.
No, don't fret. At the very worst, we could always pay him out of proceeds from our recent undertakings. Now, tell me, what happened to you?
Zoraida heard my great woe long before she saw me. Abu Hassan is dead, I cried. My poor Hassan has perished.
What did she say?
That and this are her answers.
Magnificent, Fatima. May these be the last tears you shed on my behalf. Let me shield you from the tears of sadness, my beloved and loyal wife. I will share in every sorrow of your even-tethered life. I will share
Zoraida will get there first with the news of his. Oh, Abu, I love you in spite of your foolishness. I am glad that you are dead in jest and not in earnest. For life without you would be very dull indeed. Good friend. stripped naked. Oh, I tremble to think of the whole creditor.
My beautiful Fatima, the horde is dismissed. Only one stands before you now. But not sure.
What do you mean?
I possess a stack of paper. I can promise unrepayment, and that each who takes the mission satisfaction. I
Your tender sentiments cut me to the quick. However, I am still alive and hope to remain so. You must be resolute and more to the purpose.
What's this? Why, the prophet wrote death. But he told you, and he told me. It comes down to this. Which of them died first?
Abu Hassan.
Why not say the wife died first? And you, lady?
What?
It is as the upholder of the prophet proclaims, with my own eyes I saw Fatima dead, and Hassan capering about in his customary style.
You're a liar. Hassan was dead and Fatima crying her eyes out.
Silence! Do not settle this by argument. We need evidence.
Master, here are some documents which will perhaps provide a clue.
Nothing but bills, debts, settled before his death. Very thoughtful.
Such an enormous amount. How could they have afforded it?
By the prophet, I will give 10,000 gold pieces to the man who can tell me which of them died first.
I did. No, master. I
No. It is I who die. Of laughter. But come, explain this mystery.
Most merciful of magnates, you will surely understand. Dire poverty compelled me. Our means have justified our ends.
And begin to see.
And your what?
A gracious word from you when we call her from beyond the grave.
Fatima, my lady, forgive me.
So, in this way, you informed us of your needs and acquired the means to pay your debts.
Lord, they are not paid. The holder of these notes passionately pursues Fatima. He set her dishonor as his price.
Disgraceful.
Name the wretch. Where is he?